guys, how's it going? It is me, Connor, or Vertex from Expanse Gaming, and today, just checking to make sure I'm muted, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a live commentary. As you can see, the face cam is back just because I feel like this is actually worthy of me showing my face on. And today what I want to talk about is the difference in the two different game studios and the way they've created Call of Duty. I don't know if I've alluded to it on this channel before. I may have already made a video about it. The way that my mind works, it's pretty hectic. Pretty much my video making process consists of me thinking about stuff and saying, "Hey, that would make a great video," and then making one if I can or if I have time. And then so sometimes I kind of end up feeling like I'm gonna go back on it, and so like. If I ever make a video that looks or seems like another video, that's why. But anyways, I was thinking about the two different game studios types. Less Black Ops 1 and more focusing on a game like Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts, and then Black Ops 2, which are very, very different games. Needless to say, which one was more popular. Whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that as far as what things are like. Gameplay wise, but I do want to talk about the graphic differences and how that could or could not affect your gameplay and everything else, as well as popularity of the video or of the games themselves. So first let me talk about Black Ops 2 for a little bit. For those of you that have not played it, it's a game that's very, very smooth looking. In realisticness, it's probably not the best. It's some of the camos are really unrealistic and stuff like that. But they work. They're good. They're cool. They have their own respective reasons why I bought them. I ended up buying a lot of the packs. Something like the graffiti camo, which would not have shown up on any Infinity Ward game, but I bought it. I loved it. I used it a lot. I used it on the MSMC. There are certain aspects of that game that just would not work on any other games besides Black Ops 2, and so I've always, came away from it never actually looking at the gameplay, and by gameplay I mean the way it looked. And I used to think, oh, that's kind of stupid. Why would they not, make it look a little bit better or something? Sorry about my hair. It's a long day. But anyways, I get off track easily. And search and rescue. So why would they make a game that was so smooth and so calm? Compared to what they can do with the graphics nowadays. I mean, I could see it way back when you really couldn't do anything else. But now you don't really have that much of an excuse. But part of the reason why is because I never had until that point worried about the graphics of the game. I always had just worried about my gameplay. I worried about how I played. I worried about how many kills I'd gotten. I worried about how much fun I was having, stuff like that. And I found that I never was worried about the graphics. I never was worried about this or that. And I think that's insanely clever because, by making something smooth that looks really nice, but at the same time, is just effective and that's it. I'm not bashing their designers at all. I think it's ingenious. I think it's one of the best moves they could have made. I think that, focusing on design too much sometimes means that you're gonna lose some things in the form of creativity that you would not normally have. Yep, you're back there. Oh my gosh. Yes, please, thank you.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, so now I'm in a pit. Ah, there it is. Oh, dang it. Okay, so anyways, get the guns, I'm not going to talk about actual guns and maps and stuff, besides the fact the way they look. The guns look cool. You could always enjoy the way your gun looked. Hey, I'm not playing that well, but hey, look how cool this gun is and stuff. Just kind of some small things like that. And then the maps were very, very detailed and well done, but at the same time they weren't overdone. And I never, found myself, hey, look at all that rust, that's perfect and stuff like that. So, with that, you probably can understand what I'm setting you up for now. I loved Black Ops 2. For some reason, Black Ops 2 was just my game. It just worked for me, and that was that. And I never really questioned anything. I just played it, and I loved it, and I played it with my friends, and blah, 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 blah. And, you've probably heard about how great Black Ops 2 is from everybody. Well, now I'm going to focus on Ghosts. Ghosts is an interesting case because it looks so good. They did such a good job. I mean, the camos, everything looks so good. And I just pulled a double there. Awesome. Oh, can it be? Can he handle it? Ah, no! No! Ah, almost! But anyways, so it looks so good. Like, even this, you can see all the fine details in the game. Just everything is so well done. But at the same time, I feel like they spent way too much time on the graphics. They spent way too much time. Okay, now is this gun with this camo gonna look quite like that? Black Ops 2 had some guns that were not very good camo-wise. But if you could always, buy another camo that looked really good with it. So it almost kind of, one gun looked really good, but another gun looked really bad. So that they weren't always worried about the universally good-looking camos. And so I feel like Ghosts, to a large extent, Modern Warfare 2 to a lesser extent, has just focused way too much on how good everything can look. Yeah, that is great. When you're launching the game and stuff, when people see those graphics, they're like, oh, I must buy this. But then the minute the game gets out there and people see the gameplay, and they get over the fact that, hey, this game looks absolutely incredible. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Once they get to the point where it's like, okay, I've seen this map hundreds of times. I want to play. I want to get used to playing. I want to, do this and this and this. You get bored with the game. And I feel like, it's not a lack of personnel. It's not a lack of creativity in some sense. I mean, maybe it is. But I think they just focused way too much on making the game look like this beautiful, picturesque, scene from a movie when it really doesn't need to look. I mean, it really needs. I would definitely, prefer a good playing game over a great graphic game. You can, always throw back to like that nostalgic. Hey, this game didn't look that good, but it was so much fun. You never hear somebody say, "Man, I hate this game, but it looks so good that I'm just gonna keep playing it." And I think that there was definitely some differences in Ghosts and Black Ops 2 that really make the two so different, and one of those is the way the game looks. Now, another thing that just kind of it's a really nitpicky thing. I'm really picky on my games, and that's why I liked Black Ops 2 so much. Is it appealed to the every gamer. There are certain people. I'm one of those people that will not use a gun unless it looks cool. I don't care how debilitating it is. If the gun looks cool, I will use it. And so, Black Ops 2 allowed you to what was that? Black Ops 2 allowed somebody that wanted to be flashy, and then it allowed somebody that didn't want to have that much flash to really be understated, but also have a good-looking gun. And what I mean by that is that like, dang it, he better save me. Like if you didn't want Dragon, which is the massive moving camo in Black Ops 2, you could get Aqua, which was this nice serene blue. It made you just comfortable to use, and it looked good too. Did they really lose that map?
We lost that round, but we can still win this.
Okay, but anyway, so
Search and rescue.
So it appealed graphically to everybody. I bought a lot of those camos, which I had never done before. I had only bought map packs. It was really the first time that I had ever really even considered buying camos, and so I bought the Circuit, the Dragon, the Graffiti, the Bacon, the Aqua, the Weaponized 115, and I switched. Certain guns look better with certain camos, but then sometimes I might want this as my camo, and then sometimes I might want this as my camo, depending on whether I'm actually trying to hide and play a competitive game where the gun I need to be able to be hidden, or if I'm just kind of screwing around and I want to show off and be flashy, I'd go ahead and use Weaponized 115 because it's bright green and you know, it's just cool to look at. Where I'm just like, yep, I look good. Whereas, you know, this game, the guns, they look so good, but at the same time, there's no. I mean, all the camos are this 2D, you know, 2D flat, almost uncolorful in certain points. Camos that just really aren't that great, and like that's disappointing, especially coming from Black Ops 2, where you're like, oh wow, I can do so much, and the way the the different maps played out, everything, it was just more diverse, so it appealed to this wide group of people. Whereas Ghosts, you have to really appreciate graphics, and you have to be an assault rifle player that wants to sit in a corner all day. And that's basically what I think about it. Like that's basically how I feel now. I'm gonna keep going, just hopefully, because we can finish this video then. But I'm really hoping we win this round, so I don't have to keep talking. And boom, they all must have left out. But anyways, that's how I feel. Please leave your own comments down in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear what you think about it, just because I do feel like gameplay is more important. But the graphics, sometimes graphics are meant to look really, really good and take away from gameplay, but ultimately gameplay is what matters. So anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later. This has been me, Vertex from Expanse Gaming, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.